Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about this. Actually, we're not going to talk about this today more than just what I have on the screen. What in the world is this? Well, supposedly, this is going to be the next straight-to-flyable ship. You guessed it, from origin, this is the 400i. We will talk a little bit more in depth about this ship in upcoming videos, but I thought I would share this for you guys. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments of this video. Do you want a little more in-depth video on what's speculating for this, what's fact? Because it sounds like this one is definitely coming to 312. No Hercules in the 312 build, but this 400i is supposedly a real thing, and we will really see it. What do you think? Now let's get into the actual topic of the day, which I was going to say is the Roadmap Roundup and Star Citizen Live. I think I'll do a Star Citizen Live video separately, or put it, because there's a lot of information there. So we'll just mostly talk about the Roadmap Roundup and, that little 400i spoiler. So the Roadmap Roundup came out yesterday, which was December 4th, and the cards that they moved into polishing were the Bearing FS9 LMG, the Gemini A03 sniper rifle, and the vehicle entry identification. So if we actually pull up the roadmap itself, we'll be able to see where we are on task. And the very first thing that you will notice is there's absolutely nothing beyond 312. We don't have a 313, we don't have a 4.0, we don't have anything here. We don't know what's going on, but they're supposed to release the updated roadmap before Christmas. Will we get that? I don't know. That's something else that if I was a gambling man, we could actually run odds on. It would be pretty fun to do something like that, maybe on this channel, but no, we won't be doing that. We don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. So let's talk about the locations. The Stanton System planetary improvements. They are 22 out of 25. This is almost complete. Then we have Stanton System Spacescaping, 26 out of 35. Again, almost complete. I think they've been working mostly on the Lagrange points to make them prettier. This is with the gas cloud tech, so you'll see the nebulas and all of that. Very cool, and could be pretty nice. Great scenery. Space Station Refinery Deck, 75 out of 81. They've made some great progress on this. It's not quite complete, but it looks like it's not far from being there. AI intercepting torpedoes, we know that's in polishing. It's been that way since they actually announced it, which was a couple weeks ago. AI fire mode usage and targeting priorities, another one that was in polishing. So that's going to be fun, that the AI is going to have some of these updates. Accuracy convergence, also in polishing. Capital ship combat behavior improvements in polishing. Reputation version 1. Reputation in org service is 36 out of 37. I wonder what the hang up is on the last one. Obviously this one should be complete relatively quickly. Then we have landing services update with ordnance replenishment. Missiles will cost you more most likely, and they will vary depending on the type of missile and the size of the missile. I believe countermeasures as well are going to be something that you'll be able to purchase when you land. So that would be something that would go along with, refueling, repairing your ship, that sort of thing. But it's 4 out of 6, so it has a couple more to go. It's 2/3 of the way there. Mining UI refactor is in polishing mode, so that is also awesome. I'm really looking forward to how the mining UI will look. I know a lot of you probably are too. So I've got a lot of people that love to mine in our org, Texas. They do mining soirees every morning, and I'm thinking that they're probably going to love this update. What about you guys? You think you're going to like the mining UI refactor? I know we saw it in Inside Star Citizen a couple weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, something along those lines. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments. Countermeasures version 1.1. So they've redone the countermeasures, and missiles will now be spoofed by massive amounts of countermeasures, or well-timed countermeasures. It may take more than one to spoof a missile, so you might have to deploy several in a row as you turn and twist. Again, that's something that's going to be played around with, and I'm sure they're going to improve upon it even more, but it's in polishing state. Torpedo attack, counterbalance, and behavior. So this is going to make torpedoes more deadly on impact, but they're also going to be slower, so ships should have the possibility of actually shooting them down. As you can see, the hammerhead here is shown. That may be actually fantastic for anti-torpedo ship. I mean, you might be able to shoot it down with all the turrets. Very nice. I can't wait to see how this works. I'm very interested in seeing this gameplay. Capital ships, turrets, torpedoes, VFX, sound effects, improvements. So they're going to improve everything capital ship. They want to improve how the capital ships work, how the AI deals with threats, etc. So they're improving also the looks and the sounds that you'll get when capital ships are like firing or being hit. Those different things. That's in the polishing state. Vehicle entry identification. This is something that's probably been long overdue, especially for the newer players out there. By the way, if you are a newer player and you're interested in joining Star Citizen, you can use my referral code, which I will put in the description of this video. You get 5,000 bonus UEC if you do that, and I'd certainly appreciate it. But they're going to have little icons or markers to designate how you can enter your ship. So this is definitely long overdue for the newer players. I wish they would just put the name of the ship instead of like entry spot, and put the name of the ship, the marker designation where the entry is. That would make more sense to me. Obviously, this is something that may be redone somewhere down the line, because everything gets redone, right? Station-based refining, 70 out of 72. So this one's practically done. It's almost in polishing state. That's good to hear, because it's going to bring another mechanic to the game that people can enjoy after mining their stuff. They can take it to a refinery, make it a nicer ore or nicer material, and then sell it for a lot more than what they could have just raw. So I can't wait to see this implemented in the game as well. Grin, I guess it's supposed to be Grey Cat Industrial. Grin. Multi-tool tractor beam attachment. And we just saw some video on the tractor beam and Inside Star Citizen. Very cool. You're going to be able to use it as a grappling hook, as well as a way to transfer cargo, big Benny boxes, any number of things that are on the physics grid or have physics in the game. You'll be able to use this to move it around as long as it's not more than about 250 kilograms. And this is 21 out of 24 tasks complete. So we are making progress on this for sure. I expect this thing to be polished by next Friday. Heck, we may even get a build in the Wave 1 PTU by next Friday. I mean, that would almost make sense. So let's see how much progress this can make in a week. Weapon zeroing tier 0. This has actually been moved into polishing in the last 2 weeks. So they've got the weapon zeroing down. This is going to make things much better for you long-range sniper types. You'll be able to set the range and hopefully get some long-range kills. I know that's something my org actually talked about, is doing some sniper practice out on one of the moons of Crusader or something, somewhere out in the Stanton system, to test this weapon zeroing out and to practice our long-range marksmanship. elevator panel updates. This is 17 out of 18. I can remember when this only had like 4 tasks, and now it's moved up to 18, but it's almost done. I do like the new elevator panels compared to the previous way of doing things with the inner thought. It just looks better, it's more immersive. So bravo CIG for putting that in there. It was definitely needed. Then we go to the Asperia Talon and the Talon Shrike. These still have a little ways to go. 43 out of 54. So I don't know if they're gonna make it. I mean, it seems like it's gonna be a rough push at the end here. Hopefully they will get it out, and we'll be able to see these two in game like we're supposed to. And sorry about the little beeps there. My Discord is actually going absolutely bonkers at the moment for some reason. Really odd because it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know. I guess everybody got on to see all the new toys and stuff. Then we move down to weapons, and we have the Bearing FS9 LMG in polishing, which we talked about earlier, and the Gemini A03 also in polishing. So that's fantastic to see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 312. As you can see here, there's a different graph on how everything is working and where they're at. All the AI stuff is done. They have it broken up in these specific categories. Gameplay is almost done for a lot of things. Yeah, so this is a great little snippet of what we just went over. So what do you guys think about this week's Roadmap Roundup? Let me know in the comments down below. And what do you think about this butte? Do you want more information? I can bring you some more information on it. Just let me know down in the comments. Do you want more 400i info? But thanks again once again for watching my video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you to all my Patreon and YouTube members. I'm a little past due on giving you guys a formal thank in one of these videos and listing the names. But thank you so much for all that you've done to support this channel. You can't understand how much it really helps. So thank you very much. You can also support the channel by watching the ads all the way through, or clicking on them. That brings revenue into the channel as well. So I do appreciate those of you who choose to support in that manner. I do have a possible little podcast thing that I'm going to do this Sunday with a special guest, and I'm looking forward to that so much. The guy has recently put out some fantastic videos that are, it's phenomenal. So we'll get into that on Sunday or Monday. I don't know when that video will be out, but it'll be somewhere in that range. So something else for you guys to look forward to. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.